Glenn Depke at Depke Wellness, and I'm talking about something today that's so important, and I know the level of importance for this for you because of some surveys that I've actually done out on social media where I was asking people, what is it that you're afraid of the most tied into aging? And what I found is that most people, they really fear losing function of their brain as they get older. Because we've all seen enough times where people, maybe close to you, maybe loved ones or friends or neighbors that have been diagnosed with things like dementia or Alzheimer's or ALS or some other kind of brain degenerative issues. And honestly, that's frightening, because we really kind of shatter at the thought of that. I'm not going to recognize my friends or my family or my loved ones or myself or really what's going on in life. And I totally get that. That really hits home for me personally, because I had a grandmother who died with severe dementia. I remember being a kid and not really understanding or knowing what she had, but still seeing grandma like aimlessly walking the halls in our house in the middle of the night, not having a clue where she was, who I was, who she was, or what was going on. And then I watched my mother also, really die with dementia. She spent the last 13 months of her life laying in a hospital bed in my parents' living room, being fed baby food and my dad changing her diapers for the last 13 months. And honestly, nobody deserves or should be living a life like that at any point, let alone at the end of the life when these should be the golden years, right? And then not only that, my older brother, who was 8 years older than me, he had a misdiagnosis of a vocal cord issue that ended up being ALS, and really due to the misdiagnosis, the ALS had advanced. So by the time he knew he had ALS, it was so far advanced that there was really not much hope of recovery. And literally within 2 years of that diagnosis, he had passed. So when we talk about brain degeneration and really fear or being afraid of losing function of the brain, hey, I totally get it. Which is why, personally, I do everything that is possible to keep my brain happy and healthy, because after watching 3 prominent people in my life really lose their life, and when I say lose their life, it's not just about their body dying. Like, as an example, with my mother, I mean, she lost her life long before she lost her body. She wasn't able to have conversations with anybody. She couldn't talk in any kind of a normal language. She just sat in a hospital bed. Like, that's not, to me, that's not living. So this is why I'm so passionate about brain health. This is why I do everything that I possibly can to keep this happy and healthy, because it is my intention to live a long, happy, healthy life with my brain, and to keep it sharp, to keep a deeper level of comprehension and ability to utilize my brain properly. Now, with this history, what I've done with this is now I've created a 3-hour training. This is going to be a live training in Newport Beach, California, but you don't have to be in Newport Beach to partake in this, because this training is actually going to be streaming live on the internet while we're doing the training, and the training is going to be recorded. So everybody who registers is going to also get the recorded replay of this event. But in this 3-hour event, I'm going to give you all the information, number one, that you need to understand where your brain function is right now, what this means to you, and understand the different triggers of what might be causing this for you. Because in all sincerity, I could have 10 clients come into my office today, all complaining of some mild to moderate signs of brain degeneration. And out of those 10 clients, I might see 10 different triggers. So it's not always the same thing. It's not just, hey, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna take my omega-3s. That's still a great idea, but is that really taking care of the trigger for your brain degenerative issue? And likely not. So you want to understand all of this. You want to be able to understand and know the basic assessments that you can use for yourself to understand what's really going on with your brain. We want to see, are you already living with mild symptoms of brain degeneration, or are they more moderate? Because obviously you want to address this. Well, really, in the perfect world, you just prevent. You don't even worry about symptoms. But most people are dealing with either low to moderate symptoms of brain degeneration. So this could be things such as like overall forgetfulness, brain fog, you're picking up a phone and going to dial and you realize, I don't remember who I'm dialing. Or you walk in a room and you're thinking, what the heck did I walk in here for? Or maybe you're at the shopping mall and you walk out the door that you know you walked in, but then you're standing there staring at the parking lot thinking, I don't know where the F my car is, right? Those are mild symptoms. The more moderate symptoms get into, maybe you just aren't organized, you can't plan like you used to. Maybe you notice that even some simple figures like taking care of your checkbook, maybe your checkbook is a mess now because you just can't get things organized, you can't plan like you used to. Or you might notice a bit of a lack of a spatial awareness where maybe recently you've noticed that your hips, you're bumping into the end of the counter, or you're bumping into cars, things that you didn't actually do before. And you might be thinking, well, I'm bumping into them because maybe my hips are getting bigger, or I'm clumsy. Well, it's not that you're clumsy, it's not that your hips are getting bigger. It's when your brain starts to lose that spatial awareness, you lose the understanding of where you're at in your environment. So these are all things that you want to address, because I'll tell you right now, you don't want to get to the point where my grandmother or my mother or my brother were, where the diagnosis comes far too late in the game, because if you wait too long, the chance of recovery from really more severe brain degeneration is actually very low. Not impossible, but very low. So you want to recognize this while you have either the low or the moderate symptoms. So in the workshop, we actually go through to help you recognize where are you at from a brain degenerative standpoint. I'm going to give you the assessment tools to understand what your triggers are, and then most importantly at the end, I'm going to help you understand the protocols and the tools that you can use to keep your brain happy and healthy. Now, as far as this actually 3-hour training is on Thursday, May 3rd. It's in Newport Beach, California. Remember, you don't have to be here live or be anywhere in Southern California to do this. You could do it anywhere in the world, because we're going to stream this live. Just in case there are any internet issues, of course, this is going to be recorded, so everybody's going to get the replay as well. And with this, there's going to be a link in the bottom of this video that actually has the link to where you can actually purchase. This is going to be available up until May 1st, but today, which is today on Thursday, actually in April here, this is the end of the super early bird special. The super early bird special takes the price of $127, knocks $80 off this, where you can actually have and partake and really gain in the benefit of all of this for yourself to keep your brain happy and healthy for only $47. But you have to purchase this. Click on that button down here below. You have to purchase this before 11:59 p.m. tonight. This will still be available after that, but the price will be going up at that point. So I look forward to seeing you in the training, either live or recognizing that you're watching the live stream or you're watching the replay, because basically I'm so passionate to help you help your brain, because I want you to live a long, healthy life, which means that you have a healthy, sharp, comprehensive brain very late into life, which is really how it should be happening for you anyway. So I look forward to talking to you all soon, and have a great day. Bye-bye.